Okay, so my name is Finbarr Coghlan. I'm CTO of a company called Accuris Networks. We're an Irish-based company, and what we do is connect networks. What that means is we help service providers have their customers work in many different domains for many different types of services. Our tagline is connecting networks, and we do interworking function for service providers. We have a tradition of helping mobile service providers and roaming service providers in the mobile world. And for us, Wi-Fi interworking, Wi-Fi offload are thematic of getting users to enjoy the best wireless experience on behalf of their service providers. Right, so in-flight Wi-Fi is a really strong emerging vertical for that interworking and that inter-domain case that I was talking about. And so our customers, who are service providers generally, they want to be able to offer a seamless experience to their end users as their end users enjoy Wi-Fi. And of course, the partners to those customers are going to be the airline industry and the airline connectivity industry. So we see a growing trend and a growing good trend towards interworking, interoperability and joint business between those two types of service provider. And Accuris is providing the ability to allow users to seamlessly enjoy wireless service. The idea being that you don't have to get your credit card out, you don't have to hit a landing page and kind of go through those friction points. You enjoy seamless Wi-Fi, and the service providers wholesale settle among each other to give you that experience. So I think the in-flight community is coming together and at least starting the dialogue of how to make these things work, how to make them work in different forms of industry standard approaches so that everybody enjoys a seamless service irrespective of the airlines they join or irrespective of the mobile service providers that they have subscriptions with. And we see a very kind of good and growing trend towards the industry players getting together to do that. So we see a burgeoning of all that. We've taken part in the WBA in-flight connectivity activity, and we see that kind of growing both in strength and in depth in terms of the services that can be given to the end users. So some of the challenges we see facing the in-flight service community are common with some other challenges that are there for interworking between Wi-Fi and mobile service or Wi-Fi and broadband. So specifically for mobile service providers, they have a commercial and sometimes a regulatory need to be able to understand in depth what their users are doing when they have Wi-Fi service or any kind of mobile data service. So traditionally, Wi-Fi interworking has been about just getting a user directly connected to the internet as quickly as possible in what the industry calls a breakout scenario. Whereas the mobile service community tends to offer data services in what's called a home routing scenario, whereby the user traffic is taken to the home service provider's network. We like to see a way of reconciling these things, especially in-flight Wi-Fi, because in-flight Wi-Fi has certain natural constraints to do with how the bandwidth can be given to individual planes and so on. So we'd like to help the industry come up with the right solutions that kind of reconcile the need to give users what they want in terms of broadband service, and at the same time give service providers the ability to understand what their users are doing. Yeah, so Accuris Networks, we're a small Irish company, and we like to be agile and we like to be involved in the industry solutions that our mobile service provider customers and our broadband service provider customers need. To do that, we need to sit at the table and discuss with other industry players how to make those things happen and what the right approaches should be. And the WBA is a fantastic organization with a very strong working group ethic to allow for industry players to sit together and come up with these solutions and agree these practices. Accuris takes part in those working group activities, and we find that it really benefits our profile with our customers and really helps our customers get the right solutions for their end users.